Hello, this is Tobin again. I made it to Tenino. Here's a little bit about Tenino. Tenino was incorporated in 1906. The city sits upon the first established food source prairie for Native Americans living in the area. The town grew around the economy stone quarry, with local sandstone being used in several government and university buildings in the Pacific Northwest. With decreased demand for stone, the town converted one abandoned quarry into a swimming pool. Its downtown district is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. Tenino gained notoriety during the Great Depression for using wooden money as public currency for its residents, a practice briefly revived during COVID-19 pandemic. The city was named for a steamboat used during a railroad committee expedition. In 1873, the Northern Pacific Railroad and local homesteader Stephen Hodgin filed plats in Thurston County establishing the town of Tenino. The railroad ended at Tenino for a time after Northern Pacific underwent financial difficulties, making the town the final passenger and freight stop on the line to Olympia. Timber production and manufacturing, as well as agriculture and mining, were early economic factors in Tenino, contributing to the community's growth. The largest part of the local economy was the quarrying of sandstone. Numerous buildings in Tenino, early days of formation, were built of sandstone. The area was rich in sandstone and part of the geologic layer known as the McIntosh Formation. By the late 19th century, the number of sandstone quarrying companies began shipping the stone as construction material for large buildings on the West Coast. The quarries declined in the early 20th century, and when many builders switched to concrete. Logging, sawmills, and coal mining remained as established industries in the area. However, as the timber played out and the railroad switched to diesel in the mid-20th century, these industries also declined. I am at the city park in Tenino, where one of the quarries was turned into a swimming pool. So we're going to take a look at that. This will be the first in the series of videos that I take in the little town of Tenino. Let's see what we can see about this pool. I think I've seen it once in the 80s. I haven't been in Tenino in decades. No reason for me to come to Tenino. Don't know anyone that lives in Tenino. But the pool appears to be closed, but let's see what we can see behind the fence. After all, it is September. School's back in session. It's almost fall. Let's take a look. I'll have sun problems again. Since the sun is behind my back, I may have difficulty seeing the screen. the sign about quarrying. And in the back of the pool area, you can see where the quarry was. There's water running down the side of it. The pool, I can't really show you, is over this way. That's the pool in the city park that used to be a quarry. And I can't really get a good shot of it. So we will walk over into the park itself. But you actually can swim in the actual quarry. There's a swimming area there. And there's also like a pool as well that is drained. I want to walk up and down the main street, the old part of Tenino. Here is the park. A lot nicer than the park that I was in yesterday in Olympia. They didn't have any uh, swing sets or anything like that for children. Didn't have any cover. No, they had some picnic areas, I believe. But they have skateboarding stuff here, a big play area that's being used. But that is the Quarry swimming pool in the city park of Tenino in Washington. And this will be the first in a series of videos about Tenino. Thank you for watching my video. I appreciate all of the support. Have a good day.